Well, get your grill on this weekend. Chef Heather is showing us how to grill up the perfect salmon, and she's got a trick to make sure that you get a crispy skin. Take a look.
Hello and welcome to Delicious Living at Home Outside. Hey, we're grilling tonight, or today I should say. I've got all my components I need. I've got my grill getting hot, and it's getting hot. I've got my favorite grilling dog, Pete, out there somewhere, and I've got my grilling cocktail. Tonight it's gin and tonic with a little bit of grapefruit. Super refreshing. Anyhow, let's get started. We're gonna do some salmon and asparagus. So we're gonna make this super easy. Let's go. So I've got some asparagus, and it's great time, springtime for asparagus. And what you want to do first is just go in and kind of pop off this woody part. A lot of people will tell you they don't like asparagus, and it's mostly because of this texture thing. These are really tough, like really tough. So you want to go in there, and it'll tell you where it wants to break. Just go through and break them off. You could go back and peel these or cut off these little things, but we're at home, so we're not going to do that. In addition to that, we've got our salmon here, and I have, here's another tip. Get yourself a sheet pan and get all your mise en place, put everything in one place so you have everything you need. That's even your cocktail ready for grilling. So I've got some salmon here, and I have it at room temperature, which I do always before I cook something, a protein. But I have it wrapped in a little bit of paper towel. This is to pull out some of that moisture from it. And also another thing that I do a lot is tell you to season ahead of time. Usually we're cooking a beef protein or something that's going to take us longer to cook. Seafood is pretty quick cooking. So as a rule of thumb, the longer you cook something, the more in advance you're going to want to season it. So here we're going to cook this really quick, so we're going to season it right before we throw it on the grill. And we're going to do that. Oh, first let me tell you about drying this. So I have it on paper towels to dry that up, and then we're going to go with the skin and kind of scrape it. You talk about, with the scales I should, we talk about really wanting a crispy skin. I love fish skin, as weird as that sounds. If you do this, it's going to help you pull off even more of that excess moisture. I'm going to cut a few slices on the top of that, just through the skin, just barely cut it. Okay, so then we'll season that up. Apparently I'm kind of excited today. I do grill salmon really often. It's super simple to do. It's reasonably affordable, and it gives you a chance to get outside. So I'm going to season this simply with some salt and some pepper. And a lot of people go, why do you season so heavily, or why do you season from up top? If you season up top, it spreads out more evenly than if you were kind of doing like this. So that's why we season up here, not just trying to be clean. So that's it. We're kind of prepped and ready to go. I'm going to oil my grill and get it sort of non-stick, and we'll get everything going. When we come back, we'll show you what that looks like. So we're back, and we're about to put our salmon on the grill, and I'm just going to lightly sort of set it on there. Love that. And then I lightly oiled my asparagus. I'm using, sorry about that. I'm using my little misto. I love this thing. I have it loaded with some olive oil. So we're going to throw our asparagus on the grill at the same time. Usually when I'm grilling, I'll just do everything outside. It's easier, and it's more fun, I guess. Somebody once asked me, how do you cook vegetables on the grill without having them fall through the grates? And it's really pretty easy. You just put them on there at an angle. If you put them on there like that, chances are they're going to fall through. But just throw your veggies on at an angle so that they can, so they won't fall through, to prevent that. Or if you're doing zucchini or something like that, just cut them lengthwise. Just make it so they're kind of like this, and set them at an angle, and you're good to go. I'm going to let that cook for a little bit. I will turn it quarter-wise once it's halfway cooked through, and I'll just kind of watch it cook up. Yeah, we'll turn it over and cook it flesh side. We'll also do a quarter turn on that. I should tell you about some compound butter. I made that, and we'll finish it. We'll finish our salmon with that. We're not going to put it on while it's cooking. because we'll get a flare up. So we'll finish that up. And compound butter is just butter mixed with whatever you like. So I'm just pulling my salmon off the grill. It's got a nice, you probably can't hear that, but I can. A nice crispy skin, and a beautiful color on top. We're ready to go. I'm gonna pull my asparagus off. Take that up there too. And then while I was at it, I threw some lemon on the grill. See if I can do that. Squeeze that. That'll be great on our asparagus as well. And then finish with that compound butter I was telling you about. Pretty much that is it. Dinner in a few minutes. Oh, I love grilling. Y'all have a great weekend. Send me some pictures if you're grilling. Doesn't matter if it's this recipe or your favorite. I'd love to share them on Instagram. I'm at Heather Nanez on Instagram. And cheers, y'all. Have a good one.
Yum. And of course, you can find recipes from Chef Heather on our website, saliving.com. And be sure you're following us on social media. I love SA Living.